Okay, so we didn't film any sort of intro or anything on the way there, so like here's your explanation. We just saw Interactive Introverts, the Dan and Phil show.
So good.
And we decided as we're leaving the theater, we're like, man, let's vlog. So here's that. And here are our thoughts and our car ride back, and then some more thoughts.
Yep. Just bullshit, basically.
Just, yeah. So, I hope you like it, I guess.
You'll have a good time.
We are walking back. Sorry, I didn't know you're starting. You caught me off guard.
Please don't hit us, sir.
The
Two types of
reaction, I was
people.
like, please hit me. I beg of you.
We just saw
I'm in
Dan and Phil.
college. Hit me.
I'm dead inside.
I'm a little shook. You know, the usual.
I'm in love with Daniel Howell.
Yeah, that's a mood. No, my closing thoughts are just like, damn, boy can play piano, they can both sing, and that diss track, fire. That's all.
I'm not
It was
okay.
so good.
I can't believe we ever thought that we didn't want to see them.
Don't tell the people.
I mean, truth be told.
Truth be told.
Ugh.
No one.
I need to
honestly.
meet Daniel Howell so he can hug me and realize I'm his true love.
You guys are like the same height.
He's
Both
an
freakishly
Amazonian.
tall. Yeah. So now we find a car and sit in it and wait because I'm not driving in this. We're just gonna sit in it for an
Where
hour.
did we park?
Right, we keep going straight.
I'm glad you're with me or I would be lost.
Me
And
all
I
the
almost
time.
just asked where my phone was. Because it's interactive introverts.
We'll keep you updated with our car jams.
This is what happens every time Jordan and I get together. I just said I wanted to go see them tomorrow and she's like, no. Then she said I could drag my mom to be in the show.
I don't know. Listen, we're like the most impulsive people when we're together. It's a problem. Like, frequently. But nothing changed. We also, we just have so many bad habits of being like, yeah, no, we need to save money. Like, we're not doing anything. We'll be like, oh, you want to go get pizza? Like, every single time it happens, we always go get food. Just cause.
We claim that we're poor and yet we spend a lot of money together.
We're poor because we spend a lot of money together.
Yeah.
No, my favorite impulsive moment though, like recently, literally 2 days ago, I text Eileen and I was like, hey, what are you doing like tonight/tomorrow? And she goes, oh, I'm working until 6:30 and then I don't work again until 4. I'm like, oh, cool. You want to sleep over and then drive to Boston with me in the morning? And we did.
I was like, yeah, sure, I don't care.
Literally driving to Boston at 2:30 a.m. It was a good time.
You know, I'm glad you're down for a lot of stuff.
Thanks, me too.
Yeah.
Wish that they could see the underneath.
I'm an ordinary girl.
Sometimes I'm lazy, I get bored, I get scared, I feel ignored, I feel happy, I get silly, I choke on my own words.
Okay, real talk though, I always get so mad at myself when I like mess up the words, but like, this is from how long ago, and we still know so many of them, just so many different songs. That's all.
We're 2000s trash.
So true. We're Disney Channel's trash, Decom trash.
What a bob.
Such a bop. Like, it's the definition of a bop.
If you never try, there's just one little thing that stops me every time. Come on, I don't dance, I know you can, not a chance. If I can do this, then you can do that, but I don't get it out of luck. I don't dance, I say you can, not a chance. No, I don't use full swing on the dance floor. I don't dance, no.
thought that was the tour bus for a second, and I was like, no fucking way.
You're like following.
Go for it, go, send it!
Too late. We committed.
Running red lights.
In 4.8 miles, continue on to Boston
Proof that
Post
I am a fantastic driver. I would just like to put the record out there. We mentioned how we drove to Boston at like 2:30 in the morning. Thank God we were dropping my friend off. She had an early flight, and thank God it was early because I am not good at driving in cities. I had no idea where we were, and I may have driven on the wrong side of the road. I took a turn and I was like, am I on the right side of the road?
And then just slightly turn the wheel.
So, moral of the story, it's a terrifying time. That's all.
And we jam a little too hard.
Never too hard. Had a few scary near-death experiences. A bus almost hit us in Providence. It's fine.
But you know, that's what makes a good story.
You know,
Memories.
life, am I right?
So we're at a gas station. Jordan is getting gas. You can't see her, but she's getting gas. And you know, I feel empty inside. Danville was way better than I expected. And you know, I'm sad that they're gone. I'm really debating calling out tomorrow and just going to see them. There she is. There's Jordan getting gas. We're listening to One Direction now. I love her so much. We're the dynamic duo you always wanted to be. All I can do is look at her. Yeah, nothing interesting has happened. We're headed back to my house, having a sleepover. You know, the use.
My favorite part about that is that there were other people out there. I'm just like going, it's like there were other people out there who pumps next to me.
I was just explaining how nothing has happened really. We've just been listening to music in the car on my way to my house.
If you couldn't tell, I've watched a lot of America's Next Top Model.
Kim, which
what cycle was it? Was it cycle 5? 6? One of those cycles, there was a contestant. I can't even say. There's a contestant named Kim. And they were doing like a pose challenge. They're like, give me a pose, and she immediately squats and puts her arm between her legs and goes, pose of the year. Justice for Kim. She should have won that challenge.
oh,
She's my favorite.
but yeah, we suck at vlogging because this is our first ever vlog. Because we talk about it every time we're together.
Because whenever we're together, so many funny things happen, and we're like, man.
Well, it might not be funny, but we find it funny.
Listen, I think we're hilarious. My mom thinks I'm funny. No, she.
All right, so we are back from. What was it called?
Interactive introverts.
Interactive introverts. All I could think was extroverted introverts, and I was like, well, that's not right. We are back in Eileen's room, and
Home base.
home base with all the posters. And we're going to give our closing thoughts. So, first and foremost, yes, it was so weird to see them outside of a screen. Like, people that, like, I've watched since middle school. And now I'm like, oh, you exist in the real world?
Yeah.
And they did. But, like, they're literally the exact same as they were online, so that was cool. But it was good. It was so good.
I loved it.
What are your thoughts, Eileen?
It wasn't
Tell
what I
people.
thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
It was
me neither.
way better.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect it to be, because, like, I know they've shared pictures of, like, their set for it, and, like, so obviously there's, like, a bit of technology that goes into it, but I didn't expect it to be so technology-based. Like, they used that a lot, and it was really cool,
Yeah.
but it wasn't what I was expecting at all, and it was really cool how audience interactive it was, as you could tell by the name.
Also, the girl who was dancing in front of us,
Oh my
I
gosh.
wish I could be as fearless as you.
I wish we got a video of it. There was a girl who was like so we were where we were, there was like the orchestra seats, and then there was like a little space, like a little walkway, and then the second orchestra seats. And we were in the second orchestra. Or I think the first one was really the pit, and we were in the orchestra. And during the intermission, they're playing some bops, you know. Everyone's like singing, moving along. This girl stands up. She was in the front row in that little row. She stands up and she was going for it. And literally the entire our section of the orchestra was like, yeah, like cheering her on. And then like to the point where everybody in the pit turned around and was cheering her on, and everyone like from the sides was like, yeah, like what an icon, honestly. Like, she was so good. And then at the end of the show, as she was walking up, and we were like still at our seats because it was so busy, so she was walking up. What did she say? She said something really funny.
Oh.
What was it? It was
I'm an emotional.
yeah, she said something, but she was like, I'm an emotional wreck, or like something along those lines. And I'm like, honestly, relatable. Aren't we all? Like, she was just the funniest person, and I want to be best friends with her.
I was not okay.
And it was like,
Dan Howell killed me.
yeah, so let's spill some tea about what happens in this show. So like we said, like a lot of it's audience interaction stuff, so like that you can go online beforehand and like submit answers to questions that they ask, and they use some of them in the show. But the part that had me shook to my core was the ending. They did this like awards show type thing, and they came out in these like sparkly suit jackets, and I was like, oh yes, so boys, good. They looked so good. And then they did like, you know, awards for stuff. So like best answers, they did like the least interested parent award, like with pictures from parents, and then the last one was like giving the people what they want. So like they had 3 options, and basically what happened was Phil did his diss track, and then Dan came out like with this white piano and played piano beautifully, like it was crazy good. And then
I've never heard something so beautiful.
It was like an angel. And then they both started singing. And that was it. I died right then and there. And, yeah. So, moral of the story, if they're coming to a city near you, get tickets. They're so good. It was so good.
You don't want to miss it, honestly.
It's, yeah, you're not going to miss the show. I love how we're promoting it like it's our own show, but it's fine. It was
I was ready to drop everything and go tomorrow again. That's
how much
I love it.
She was looking, oh.
She does this every night.
Her cat just bolted. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah. I don't know how to end this. We don't vlog. I don't know.
We're newbies.
We're newbies. Okay, bye.